Hi guys, today I have a slightly different video for you all. Instead of a vlog, I have an introduction to one of my new projects, which is a very fun project for me. It's entirely personal, and I really wanted to draw every single Pokemon ever. Just in case you didn't think I was mad already, now you do. But I've started doing this on Twitch, so if you want to come and see me live drawing Pokemon, you've got to hop over to Twitch, and you can also claim a free post-it note if you are a Twitch sub, which is really exciting as well. So I thought I'd do a little tour of the sketchbook today. Technically they are not drawn in the sketchbook, so I don't know whether this counts as a sketchbook tour, but they're actually on post-it notes. I just wanted to give a little sneak peek there. Obviously the rest of the video you're going to see all of it. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if you like it and you want to see more about it, come and check out my Twitch. There's some VODs on there. I started this because I just love drawing Pokemon so much. So if you want to find out why I started, for other reasons, and where to find me, where to find out more about this project, check out the rest of the video and the links in the description. So I hope you enjoy. Hi everyone, so I explained in the intro that this is a project that I'm currently working on, an insane project, and I thought I'd give a little bit of background as to why I'm doing it whilst I'm going through it. But I really enjoy drawing Pokemon. It's one of my comfort things. And I've never drawn every single Pokemon. I've drawn a lot of Pokemon, but I've never drawn every single Pokemon. So I wanted to make that a project for this year, and I knew that it would make me really happy, and I decided to just do it. But I combined it with my love of post-it notes. So I absolutely adore post-it notes in every way, shape and form, and I just thought, oh my god, I could combine them all, because I used to draw on post-it notes at work, and I used to draw a lot of Pokemon and stick them in my book, and I'm not in that job anymore, but that's what I would do, mostly because I was severely unhappy in that job and it wouldn't bring me joy. So I hope that you get as much joy out of this as possible. I explained in the intro that I do this on Twitch and that you can come and watch me do this. My Twitch is just twitch.tv/Sparkiiro. I love streaming. I'm currently getting back into the swing of streaming because I had to take a break, but I'm really excited to crack on with this. And we've actually gone past the Kanto Dex already. So, but I'm not gonna show you any of the Johto decks. I'll save that for another video. So here we go. I'm using a sea white sketchbook, and I chose to do it landscape so that it would be easier for me to scan in the long run, but it makes it really difficult to put on video, which is really annoying, because you can't show like a spread. So I normally use the front page for drawing them on, and you can see like all the Copic colours and stuff that have come through. Also, straight away, if you have any questions or you want to know more about this project, please feel free to comment, let me know your thoughts, and we'll start. So, I started this on December 27th, 28th, 29th, sometime last year, and it was to celebrate me becoming a Twitch partner 5 years ago. I've been a Twitch partner for 5 years, and it was crazy. So I thought, do you know what, I'm going to start my dream project, and that's what I did. So I did these three first, obviously, and I got into the swing of things. Actually, Charmander, I wasn't too sure on how much colour I wanted to do on each post-it note, and originally Charmander wasn't even coloured in, and I think Charizard wasn't either, like the orange, and then I went back and coloured more. So it's an ever-evolving project. So I just use, oops, sorry, Hooo. I just use cheap post-it notes that I got on Amazon. It was like a pack of 1,200, which is more than enough, but I'll probably run out of other colours first, so that's completely fine. Yeah, so I use some brush pens, I use a mechanical pencil to sketch it, and then I use a like a Tombow Fudenosuke pen, which if you were familiar with my last channel, you know that's my favourite pen, still my favourite pen. And then I use Copic Chow or Copic sketch markers to colour over the top. You could use like any alcohol based marker, but they do bleed, not so much bleed outwards, but they definitely bleed through, so you've got to make sure, which is why that this like cover page is the way it is. So you've got to make sure that you're not doing it on like anything that you're precious about. And I mean, you're gonna figure out like so you can see Wartortle doesn't have a lot of colour, so I'll probably go back and revisit Wartortle with another colour. Same with like these guys. You're probably going to see it's just the exact Kanto Dex. So there's no surprises in what's going to come on each page, but I thought it would be nice for you guys to see what I've been working on. I think Weedle was one of my favourites. I quite like the way that Pidgeot came out. I wanted them to almost look like selfies, you know? Almost like Pokemon Snap like vibe. And I love drawing Pokemon so much. I love drawing animals and I love drawing Pokemon. And if I could be paid to draw Pokemon all day, every day, that's exactly what I would do. That would be my dream job. Like you see, like Raichu, I just didn't know whether I was adding a lot of colour or no colour. I'm also not very happy with Pikachu and Raichu. I think I felt too intimidated because they're such fan favourites. So I think I'm going to revisit them too. And you can see that I'm doing Alolan forms, but not Galarian forms as well. So I'll explain more on that in a bit. But yeah, I think I'm going to revisit them. I really like how Ekans came out. It looks so cozy. And I just think that like everyone has, like every Pokemon is someone's favorite, you know what I mean? Like each Pokemon is someone's favorite out there, and I just wanted to capture it as though each one was my favorite, if that makes sense. So that but some of them are so hard to draw. I found Alolan Sandslash very hard to draw. I quite like how Nidorino came out, and the Clefairy Clefable ones, quite happy with. And there's Jigglypuff. Obviously Jigglypuff is one of my favourites. It's not my absolute favourite Pokemon, and you'll find out who that is in the next video about this. But Jigglypuff means a lot to me, very, very much so. And there's like Pokemon that I've never drawn before, so I don't think I've ever drawn like Paras and Parasect. Deadass, I don't think I've ever drawn them. So I was very happy I'm very excited to draw Pokemon that I've never drawn before as well. That's definitely something that's really exciting to me. And look at the Digletts. I left them without colour on purpose because I wanted them to look different to these Digletts. Yeah. And you might also notice something about the eyes. So for the longest time, I drew Pokemon with Ditto eyes, and it was my thing on DeviantArt. Like I still have some friends who knew me from DeviantArt. My whole my persona on DeviantArt was that of a shiny Ditto, because I always drew Pokemon with Ditto eyes. And it's always how I felt comfortable drawing it, because Ditto is one of my absolute favourites. So technically, every Pokemon in here is a Ditto. But that's a surprise, that's a secret. Also, I accidentally goofed up and had 2 blank pages here, but moving them is quite a chore, so I just left it. I think I struggled a lot with Mankey and Primate. I remember struggling quite a bit. So you'll see here that I haven't quite finished like securing the pages. Some of the post-it notes, obviously they're low tack, so they were starting to peel, and every time I'd open the book something would fall out. So what these are just very basic plastic wallets that you get from, I think these are from WH Smith, and I've trimmed about 1.5 centimeters off here, and then the ring binder holes I've trimmed off, and it just slides right over, and it's really satisfying. But obviously I'll have to take that off to scan because I think it'll be too shiny, but we can always see. And then here's a page that doesn't have, so there's a few pages in the middle that don't have it, and that's fine. We're going to have to just be very careful. So I think I finished a stream on Polyrath. I think that was my first stream I got to Polyrath. And I tried to do big 12-hour streams. It's been hard to get back into those since recent events, but that's my aim anyway. So, and I don't mind doing the 12 hours. I legitimately just love doing this. Bellsprout is like one of my new favorite Pokemon because I really like Victreebel as well. Because of the way that he walks. If you've ever played Pokemon Let's Go, I played Let's Go Eevee, the way that Bellsprout walks was really sweet, so it was very fun to have him in my party. And I actually had a ton of fun drawing the Geodude line. Like a ton of fun. I was really dreading these, and I actually had more fun than I thought I was going to. I quite like how Golem came out. Again, some of these Pokemon I've never drawn before, so just being a bit careful because they're not covered. Oh, and one of my favourite Pokemon ever is Magneton or Magnemite. I mean, they're both the same, really. I actually have a Magnemite ring on at the moment, and I'm getting a Magneton tattoo. It was a present from my friend, but COVID, or am I allowed to say that word? Ooh, that has stopped me getting a tattoo right now. It's all booked, it's all paid for, and it'll happen eventually. Yeah, these were some of the Pokemon that I thought would be easy to draw have been harder to draw, and some of the ones that I was dreading drawing have been so much more fun. And it just really goes to show that you don't really know how a project's going to turn out when you start. So, case in point, these two I actually struggled with. I think I redrew Seal a few times, and it was didn't enjoy Seal, but Grimer and Muck were so much fun, especially Muck. I really like how Muck came out. And I don't think I've ever drawn them. I also really like how Cloyster came out. I was dreading Cloyster. Oh my days. I also really like the Ghastly line to draw. They're one of my favourites to draw. They're quite comforting to draw. I don't know why. The Haunter is shiny. He's got a blue tongue, so he's shiny. I always draw Gengar. He looks like a cat. Had fun with the line weight on Onyx. That came out quite nice. As well, if you are interested, so all of these post-it notes are given away to my Twitch subscribers or Ko-fi supporters. I don't know if I say that right. Ko-fi, Coffee, K-O-F-I. And if you'd like to become a Twitch subscriber or a Ko-fi supporter, you can. And I'm also setting up a Patreon to support this project. I haven't finalized it all yet, but I'll put the link in the description. If you want to join and support, you can do. There's no pressure, obviously, because everything's going to be like free to look at. But if you'd like to own one of the post-it notes, then yeah. And then I had a lot of fun with Alolan Exeggutor. I could not draw him properly on one post-it note. There was no way. And actually with the Johto series, I've been playing more and more with like the multiple post-it note idea. So you'll be able to see more of that in a bit, but not yet, because I'm gonna do each generation for a different video. So some of these I had difficulty drawing. Cubone's crying. And I actually got the numbers wrong. I think I put 106 on Alolan Marowak. So, oops. And it screwed up about four post-it notes. So the reason I'm doing Alolan forms and not Galarian forms is because I'm going to do Galarian forms much later. They're either going to have their own section or they're going to be in with the Galar Dex, purely because some of them have Galar exclusive evolutions and I wanted to sort of combine it with the Galar Dex, and I think that's what I'm going to do instead of putting them in Gen 1. So it's all together. Like Alolan forms I think were exclusive to Gen 1 as well and didn't have any connections to like Alolan Pokemon, if that makes sense, like Alolan new Pokemon. So yeah. So some of the Pokemon have been claimed, some have not. My mod who actually moderates this whole thing during the streams, I think he's got Tangela. That's his favourite, so. And I remember like some people, what they've claimed and stuff, so. Yeah, Mr. Mime's probably one of my least favourite Pokemon. I'm so sorry if he's one of your favourites. I'm so sorry. I really like Barrier Ball, you know, the mini game in Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium 2, I think it is. But Mr. Mime really creeps me out. It's not my least favourite Pokemon though. Yeah, I had fun drawing Magikarp. Magikarp's always fun to draw. And these were drawn during a 14-hour stream because I was determined to finish the first gen. I was determined. And also people were really excited to see like the evolutions and stuff. And I had to do 2 Dittos. Ditto takes me 2 seconds to draw. So I have a shiny Ditto, which was me, and then a normal Ditto. And I always draw a Flareon with like lots and lots of curls and poofiness. I don't know why. I don't know where I picked that up from. I think some of these, like Aerodactyl, I really want to redo Aerodactyl when I get a chance. Because I wasn't happy. I don't know how to draw Aerodactyl in a square though. It's an odd shape. And I was really dreading the Legendary Bird Trio. I was really nervous about them 3. But I think they came out a lot better than I was hoping. And then here we go, the end of Gen 1. And I had to draw Missing No. So if you were around in the sort of the red, blue, yellow era, less for yellow, it was mostly a red and blue thing. But I think there's a Missing No in like most games. But the original Missing No was from red and blue. Or it could have been in red and green as well, like the Japanese versions. But yeah, so I drew Missing No because that's just got so many memories. Even though I started with Pokemon Yellow, my friends at school would do like the Missing No glitch and stuff, and it's just such a famous glitch, and I could not exclude Missing No from Gen 1. So yeah, there you have it, and there's a little sneak peek. We're into Gen 2. Where are we up to on Gen 2? I think Pine Echo and Fortress, so we're quite far already. But I am really, really enjoying myself with this, and I've had so much support and love from you guys, and it makes me happy in between doing like commissions and stuff like that. It makes me super happy. So let me know what you think of this project, if you think I'm insane. I think I'm a little bit insane. And just to clear it up, yes, I'm doing every Pokemon. I get this question asked a lot. They're like, you mean every Pokemon? I'm like, every Pokemon. But not just the 893, because there's 893 officially in the National Dex. But if you encounter like all the different variants, so we've got like Galarian and Alolan forms, there's things like Shadow Lugia, there are lots and lots of different variants of different Pokemon. And yes, I intend to draw 99% of them. there's a limit on stuff like Spinder, because there are 3 billion variants of Spinder, and I am not drawing 3 billion Spinder. I tell you what, I'm going to draw a few and that's it. Alchemy has about 60 forms before Shiny, I think, and I'm not drawing 60 Alchemy. I'm going to just do a few, probably the most popular ones. Yeah, so, but main forms, main variants. A Vivillon is another one that's got a lot of forms, so I'm only going to do a few of them. But stuff like like definitely like Shadow Lugia and like all the megas as well. They're all different Pokemon. So yeah, I hope you like this project. I think my current total to draw is currently 1,091, and once I launch the Patreon for it, I'm going to be there's goals to like unlock more Pokemon, so like surfing Pikachu and stuff like that, and the cosplay Pikachus, and yeah, so if you like it and would like to support me, there'll be all the links in the description. If you think that I'm just absolutely insane, please tell me in the comment section. And let me know who your favourite Pokemon is from Gen 1. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.